Okay, we'll try this again here. It cut out on me. So what I started as was, talking about this cheap Fender knockoff guitar here. It's a company called Spectrum. And I'm not a big Fender guy. I like Les Pauls and I like Jacksons. And when it comes to Les Paul, I'm not rich, so I settle for the Epiphones. But I've never been a big Fender guy, but every now and then a Fender style guitar, because of that tone, it just comes in handy. But this thing ain't like any Fender I've ever played. The voicings on this thing are amazing. It's got multiple personalities. Actually, I named this one Elvira. My acoustic is the only guitar I own that has a male name. But I'm going to go through all the different tones on it. I'm using my my peavey Rage 158. I like that I like the tube amps, and that there, it's got that tube hybrid. They're actually, I got lucky. I bought that at a pawn shop for 50 or 60 bucks. I got a really good deal on that, and ever since then they've done nothing but go up in price. So it'd be hard to get my hands on one today, actually. But we'll start this. I'll use Hey Joe, Jimi Hendrix Hey Joe, and we'll play it on, I'll start on the bridge pickup. Now we'll come down one selection. We'll use the bridge and mid. Mid alone. Mid pickup in humbucker. Now I'm not sure about whether or not it actually splits this humbucker. As far as I know, it keeps this humbucker full all the time, so it's actually the double humbucker with the mid pickup when it's in this setting. And then just the double humbucker. guitar, man. It's got such awesome tones. It's a little dirty right now because I've been playing it for the past couple hours, but you know, it's just dirty from my fingerprints. It's not all beat up. I actually take really good care of my guitars, but you see, you know, it cleans right up. It's just fingerprints on it. But yeah, this is my Elvira. But in all honesty, you know, if you bought this guitar or if you found one of these used online, they're not perfect. I set it all up the way it's set up. I readjusted all the string height when I got it. I readjusted the neck, which actually I got to take it in because it looks like my neck might be twisted. Because when you look down it on this side, it's perfectly straight. But then when you look down it on this side, it looks like there's a slight bow in there. So I got to take it in and have them check it out. There might be a twist in the neck. See if they can do something with the twist maybe. If it is there. It might just be my eyes. My eyes have been going buggy lately. But if you can get your hands on one of these guitars, it's called the Spectrum. You know, nothing on this guitar has been changed. Everything on this guitar is still stock. It's the way it's been for the last 10 years. It's the way it came out of the box when I got it new. And the only thing different is the strings. On this particular one, I have... These might be 11s. They're either 11s or they're heavy bottom 10s. But other than that, everything about this guitar is the same exact as the day it came shipped to me. So, you know, when people always ask if a cheap guitar is a decent guitar, today, it's a lot easier getting a really decent guitar cheap. There's a lot of cheap guitars out there that you can get really decent. I mean, you can actually, what is it? HLK. I mean, they make some beautiful guitars. I actually want to get one. And you're talking, you know, $500-600. You're getting a one-of-a-kind handmade guitar. So, you know, there are a lot of affordable guitars out there right now. But if you ever come across one of these and it, you know, it's a Spectrum and it's the Fender knockoff, I would try it out, make sure that it feels right. I would look at the neck and make sure that it's not, you know, if there's a little bit of a bow in the neck, you can work that out of it, you know, so that's not such a big deal. But as long as there's no major issues with the guitar, and at least, you know, it just seems to need being set up, in need of a setup, I would recommend this guitar all day long, man. It's a great, affordable, low-end guitar with a really... The voicing on this thing is awesome. Like I said, you saw it. You can go back and watch the video again. I mean, this thing has got so many personalities, whether you want to play punk rock, you want to play blues, you want to play classic rock, you want to play jazz, or you want to play metal. All you need to do is adjust your pickups, because my pickups are adjusted. You can see if you look at that really close, each of my pickups are set at a different height, and they've all been adjusted. In my strings, it's not a high setup. It's what you would consider to be for like probably a jazz setup or a blues setup. It's not really a metal setup. I have other guitars that are set up for that. This guitar is meant to be set up to be able to... This guitar is specifically set up to be really... If I want to play Slayer on it, I can play Slayer on it. If I want to play Memphis Slim on it, I can play Memphis Slim on it. If I want to play the Foo Fighters, I was practicing the Foo Fighters earlier, actually. I could play Foo Fighters. It's just meant to be all around versatile. That's why it's set up the way it is. It's not a super fast guitar. It's not a super slick guitar. It's just a true versatile instrument. And I've had it now for about 10 years. I'm really happy with this guitar. You know, I got my Epiphone. I got to take it in to get some fret work done. This guitar was technically free. There's a story behind it. It just comes down to, I got it from work. And it was through a program where we do safety and stuff like that. And you get points. And that's how I got the guitar. I got this guitar for free. And my Epiphone, my Les Paul Vintage, I bought for $200, and I got about $1,000 in it, and it still needs work. This thing, I've done everything on this guitar myself. My Epiphone, I got to take it in for fret work and things like that, so I couldn't be happier with this guitar. There's no way I could have ever gotten a better deal on this guitar, especially for free. If I paid $200 for this guitar, I would have been happy. In all honesty, if I paid $300 or $400 for this guitar, I'd be happy. It's a really awesome guitar for what it is. It's a knockoff brand. It's a no name. It's a style of guitar that I'm not really super fond of. It's not my first choice. Like I said, I like Les Pauls. And if I went with this style of a guitar, I'd rather go with a Jackson, like a Dinky. But yeah, it's an awesome guitar. I'm really happy with it. Oh, Elvira's done me good.